Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing right now? What are you doing?
Every time we leave you alone, you're doing some crazy dumb shit.
This is absolutely not dumb. The point of Paper Mario is basically like they're all like colorless, right? They lose all their color because Bowser steals it, and now all the toads feel dead and empty inside, and I feel like that all the time, right?
Okay.
So I'm giving myself some paint to fill the void in my heart that food won't.
I don't know. I just feel like you need to seek a professional.
Yeah, I don't know. This sounds crazy.
Does this look like the face of a crazy person to you?
No, not at all. Nope, doesn't look crazy at all.
Okay, before I begin, I have to address something so important. This is to everybody out there that has the opinion that 1,000-Year Door is Master Race and everything else is garbage. I feel like y'all ain't even trying to like be impressed. You're not even trying to play something new. Yes, okay, Super Paper Mario was gutter trash, and Sticker Star and Medium Key sucked. I get it. High Key, actually, it was pretty bad. But this game actually does it. I swear, they did it. You don't have to be stuck in the past anymore. They actually did it. The game is genuinely great. We ain't gotta forget the first two Paper Marios, but eventually we have to move on. Can you imagine what would happen if we just never moved on from the past?
All this new shit is trash. The old days is where it's at. Right, Massa?
Shut up!
You right.
Exactly. But I do understand your concerns. Trust me, I don't even like change myself, so it's kind of hypocritical, but I took a chance on this game, and it is fantastic. But your frustrations are valid and so real. Nintendo is trying to systematically fix what was never broken in Paper Mario 1 or 2. And that's why so many of you love 1,000-Year Door. It's so rare to find such an enchanting game, let alone a sequel. 1,000-Year Door is one of the few games in history to just beat out its predecessor. Nintendo essentially tried to push their innovative ideas on a series that had nothing wrong with it. They tried to make change happen, not realizing they had such a great thing going. I'm convinced that Super Paper Mario, much like my birth, was a mistake, and myself being the tangible representation of the word, oops, you know, it takes one to know one. I know what a mistake looks like. And Sticker Star was just underwhelming. It wasn't powerful enough to take the risks that it did. It had pretty bad pacing, started off great and ended up, And again, I felt like it tried to fix things that never needed fixing in the first place. So of course, I was super reluctant to give Color Splash a try. I mean, I just saw my baby Paper Mario get slaughtered on the DS and the Wii. It was almost like torture. But honestly, I am so glad I did. Off the bat, the one thing that I always resented about these new Paper Marios is that you don't level up. You don't really get experience. You don't learn new spells from levels or magic power, nothing like that. And it bothered me so long until an hour after playing and I realized something. Nigga, you are Mario. He does not need to level up. He's been doing the same shit for 40 years. You think he needs to relearn how to stomp a Goomba? It wouldn't make sense for him to enter this new world like, hey, I'm dumb as hell, even though I'm infamous. How do you do this? No, Mario is fucking broken. We are the ones that suck. We have to level up, not him. And that's a huge thing that makes the game enchanting for me, is that if you really want to win and you go hard, you gotta level up. To maximize your efficiency, do the most damage, take the least damage, all your strategies, everything you do comes down to you. You gotta be on point. Let me explain. The battle system works like this. In short, you pick cards, which are the attacks that you use. You start with only being able to use one card per turn, then you know, obviously you'll get to use more as the game progresses, and so on and so forth. These cards need to be painted in order to do damage, and their damage subsists on how much paint you use, and the weapon itself. Naturally, with timing, you can mitigate damage by blocking and multiply your damage by striving for excellent hits, but holy fuck, it's hard. The game actually also has rare special battle cards that you can use, but you don't want to waste them. Some of them are pivotal for beating bosses, but they all look so fucking cool. You have to take into consideration every card choice, and picking the right card for the right opponent is paramount for survival. Finding the right card at the right time can be stressful, and if you don't have the tools to win, you'll just die. No, dead ass, this game is not free, it's not that easy. They don't give a fuck. If you don't have the right card or you don't know the matchup in time, you will die. And Shy Guy's dead ass is coming. Suck your paint up and game over. And you don't spawn back to where you just died. No, they title screen your ass. Straight up. You go straight to the title screen. And if you didn't save, rip, nigga, I don't know. Each of the main bosses can be beat with kind of simple lateral thinking. You gotta think like a tactician. You gotta have the right cards too. And you should be fine if you're paying attention. You can consider every boss like a pop quiz. If you weren't paying attention to anything, you about to take this L. I'm not kidding when I say some bosses straight up kill you in one hit if you get it wrong. Like deadass. Oh, you ain't got the right item? You weren't paying attention? That's a wrap. Rip. See ya. One more time. Don't be fooled by how easy it is to get the first star. This game is not free. It's pretty hard. And it's as hard as it is long. That's a penis joke. I'm hilarious. The game is long because you're trying to find 6 paint stars to thwart Bowser's plan. Bowser in this game is drenched completely in black paint. And once again, black's being portrayed as evil in the media. What? It was a joke!
Save it for February, Rosa Parks. Just keep going.
All I'm saying is they put Bowser with a bunch of black paint on him, which is about to make costume parties really awkward.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, imagine it like this, right? You're at a costume party, and somebody's gonna dress up as Color Splash Bowser.
I mean, I guess dressing up was
That's what I meant.
Peach's ass. That ass.
It'd be so crazy. Like,
Hey guys. Sorry I'm late, there was a shitload of traffic. Some Black Lives Matter movement or something? All lives matter, right guys?
Goodbye.
I wouldn't be surprised if that joke is somewhere in the game. The writing is brilliant. There's even low-key a Donald Trump joke. Sky, I'm unsubscribing because of your Hillary propaganda. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm waiting for Kanye. Anyway, that might be my favorite part about the game, the writing. The writing is just so good. I mean, yes, the music is incredible. Every previous iteration of Paper Mario, all the music's been great. That's what they're known for. Me telling you the music was amazing is the same thing as me saying being gay is a choice. It's obvious and everyone knows it. Okay, but for the record though, the music is actually incredible. The writing of this game drives the player to really care about every situation. Not only for good, but for bad. Actually, most of it is bad. And what I mean by that is like there was never a clear dialogue between Mario and Monster. Mario would just mercilessly kill these things and no one says shit to him. But in this game, some of these monsters talk the most shit and it makes you want to destroy them. Also, side note, they made Peach some sort of whore in this game. At the very beginning of the game, you're introduced to your sidekick, this paint can, and Peach has the audacity to be like, oh, this is my ... friend Mario. And Mario looking like, bitch, you think I ain't save your ass for 40 fucking years? I ain't your friend in Mushroom Kingdom, bitch. I'ma get that pussy. But she's the quickest to cross her T's and dot her I's and say, love Peach when that bitch gets kidnapped. Bitch! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just your friend. I'm just your buddy. I'ma take my sweet ass time. You had no problem calling me your friend in front of a paint can you met for 10 minutes, bitch. Go die with Black Bowser. Fuck out. That's what I would say, but I'm vindictive and alone, and that's probably why. The story has such seamless transitions, you oftentimes forget how linear it is. You'll be going from place to place, using new tools and strategies to conquer levels in different situations. Some gripes I have with the game are the inability to jump to dodge attacks. Later on, you get like an option to do sorta, but it's not really the same. Like, what the actual fuck? Mario, you are known for jumping. In so many games, they ask you to jump. Why can't you just do it one more fucking time? But I guess it makes sense, because if you had full control of Mario, you'd probably never get hit in battle. Another thing is the map is kind of messy. It's hard to see where you're going and why because they put these weird ass symbols everywhere that I felt like weren't explained well enough, so it leaves you wondering like what the fuck does that shit mean? But it definitely has not stopped me from loving the game, so here's what I can say. Because I can ramble on and on about this game, but y'all don't want to hear that, so here it is. I don't think this game is better than Thousand Year Door, but I'm confident that it's not strictly worse. And this is coming from someone that's beat Super Mario RPG over 47 times now, Paper Mario 15, and Thousand Year Door like 22. Like, the numbers are ridiculous. I didn't have a lot of friends. Mario was my nigga. So for the people that are clinging on to Thousand Year Door like that nigga breastfed you or some shit, just try it. Just give it one shot. Like Sticker Star, the game starts out great. And unlike Sticker Star, it remains great. With a very satisfying length and difficulty complemented by its witty dialogue and breathtaking environments, I give this game a 1 out of 10.
Wait, what?
What?
A 1 out of 10? That's a terrible score.
What kind of a score?
Terrible?
Terrible? You know, Paper Mario, you tear paper. Paper Mario Color Splash. You're right. But the game's pretty good though, you know?
Right, Massa? Shut up, man! You right.